They're looking out for you, check the box. When you're licensing your car, check the box. For vision crisp and clear, when license time is near, think of Friends for Sight, check the box.
And donate to Friends for Sight when you register your car on your driver's license and license plate tag. I'm Colleen Malou. Call us at 524-2020. We'll check your eyes.
Friends for Sight, check your eyes, check the box.
The world is an extraordinary place, filled with hues of color and unimaginable forms of life. What would the world be like without a glorious sunset, or the delicate shades of a budding rose, or the subtle colors and brushstrokes of a famous masterpiece? Could you imagine those wondrous things if you couldn't see them? Our eyes are so much of who we are. It is said the eyes are the windows of the soul. More than 80% of what we know about the world around us comes from what we see. Yet most of us take this precious gift of sight for granted. However, 12 million Americans can't. They suffer from vision impairment, whether it's amblyopia, macular degeneration, cataracts, or even simply being nearsighted. But even more tragic, last year alone, 1 million of us lost our eyesight from accidents, and half of all blindness is preventable.
I'm Dr. Randy Olson. I'm chair, professor of ophthalmology here at the University of Utah and director of the John A. Moran Eye Center. And I've been on the board of Friends for Sight for many, many, many years and appreciate the great work that they do. And I think many people don't appreciate just how important that work is unless you were in my shoes. For so many of the diseases that are there are very good treatments. But if it's not detected early, in particular with two tragic conditions, lazy eye or amblyopia and glaucoma, if it's not appropriately treated at the right time, there is nothing you can do to get that back. And that's why Friends for Sight are so critical in the job they do of going out and screening for those conditions wherein we can help people prevent the tragedy of blindness.
Friends for Sight are the vision screening people. Friends for Sight provides a vision screening for approximately 40,000 Utahns each year through a dedicated corps of thoroughly trained volunteers and technicians. From their vision screening center in Salt Lake, sight-saving information, training materials, and eye safety information is dispersed to volunteers, school nurses, vocational education teachers, and driver's education instructors, PTAs, and the public. An eye exam is important at any age, and concern for your eyes begins at birth. Preschool vision tests are provided at preschools throughout the state. Amblyopia is commonly known as lazy eye blindness. Both eyes appear normal, but only one eye sees well. The weak eye grows more dependent until its ability to see may vanish. Vision problems are not uncommon in young children. Figures show that 1 child in 20 between the ages of 3 and 5 has some kind of eye problem.
When you look at the conditions that are very prevalent and very common out there, certainly one of the most important to pick up early is glaucoma. Glaucoma is a condition that's called the silent thief of sight because quietly, without people knowing about it, they're being robbed of their peripheral vision. And as that peripheral vision disappears, unfortunately, you've lost it. You can't get it back. Now what we can do is we can prevent further progression, and our ability to do that improves dramatically year after year. But to this day, if you've lost some nerve, which is what glaucoma is all about, that's associated with that area of your vision, that's gone forever. And if you don't detect it through testing, and the patient is the one who picks it up, they've already lost lots of their vision that will never come back again. Talk about cataracts. Cataracts are an issue that I, in particular, have had a lot of interest in and have done a lot of research in. And to this day, the treatment for cataracts is surgery. This morning, I had 8 cataract patients that I did that averaged about 8 to 10 minutes a case. These patients walked out of the room with good vision. The majority of them will be 20/20 and corrected tomorrow with no limitation on activity. And that's evolved over a period of 25 years. There's no area in medicine, to my knowledge, that has had that kind of dramatic evolution.
Besides detection, Friends for Sight reaches out to parents and educators with information on how to prevent childhood eye injuries. First and foremost, make sure toys are appropriate for your child's age. BB guns should never be given to children under 12, and those older children using BB guns should be carefully supervised by a parent or adult. Fireworks are exciting for everyone, especially for children, but they are a leading cause of childhood eye injuries. Parents should always supervise the safe use of fireworks, or better still, leave them to the professionals. Yet even with the most aggressive education and caution, oftentimes it's adults who forget even the simplest lessons.
Hi, my name is Jim Shea, and I'm here today to talk to you about the importance of eye safety. Did you realize that 2,000 people a day suffer serious eye injury? And the United States spends over $1 billion each year on eye-related injuries. In my sport of skeleton, zooming down the track at 80 miles an hour, eye safety is absolutely essential. Without the eye protection, I could never negotiate my way down the icy track. But not just in the sports, whatever I'm doing, whether it's snowmobiling, whether it's downhill skiing, getting out in the environment and having fun, or just walking around in the sun, I always use the proper goggles and sunglasses in everything I do. Remember, you can't get one of these without a good set of these.